Shalom, Yasharala. I would like to begin by giving all the praise, honor, and glory to my power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakradash. Again, double honors to the apostle, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone GMS who rule well. Okay, this is your brother Yaiquab, uh, coming at you through the Spirit, hopefully to edify and comfort, to exhort, okay, and to uplift. Okay, and I just want to start off with understanding that we are in some perilous times, that we have to keep enduring, keep fighting the good fight of faith, making sure that we are separating ourselves from the ways of this world, because it is of a weak. Matter of fact, let me get that. We understanding that this that this world is wicked, and it, it has destroyed many, man. Why? Because let me get that here. Oh my goodness. Why? Because we understand that the Heavenly Father has risen up a people to be wicked, man. He has created a people just for wickedness, to do the bidding on the left-hand side, man. This is Book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. It says, "The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" Yeah, but point being is Esau, Edom, and rulership. He's the wicked of the planet. Okay, and the world has been given unto him. And that's why you see all manners of evil in his that's happening now, man. All manner of evil taking place on the earth. Okay, because he is Esau, Edom, is doing the bidding of Satan on the left hand side, who is ultimately commanded through Adawan Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, because he's a just weight, man. Okay, he's the he create. Matter of fact, let me get that in my book. Give me a second, brother. I was just reading it too. Give me a second when I said I gotta make sure. Okay, yeah, I got it, brothers. That's what I was going for. Okay, let me get it on the computer here. I mean on my lesson here, the screen. It says we're going to the book of Isaiah. We'll go here to 7. Yep, it says Isaiah chapter 47, verse 5. The point is at 7, but I'll start up. It says verse 5, it says, I am Salaki, Isaiah 47 and 5 KJV. It says, I am the Adawan Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. There is none else. There is no power beside me, no God beside me, right? I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west, that there is none beside me. I am the Adawan Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and there is none else. This the point. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Yeah. So the Heavenly Father, He has created good and evil, man. Okay. He has created all things. So when certain things happen, man, we understand that the Heavenly Father has created it. Okay. And we understand that He controls the left-hand side and the right-hand side. Right? So He has given Esau, Edom the power to to rule in wickedness, man. Okay, and has has given us the understanding now, has waken us up, okay, to who we are. It has given us the spirit had that we have to come back unto Him, man. We have to separate from the ways of this world, okay, and get back in good standards and come back to serve our power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay, which is what we were supposed to do in the first place. Okay, we as men were set up to serve the Heavenly Father. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find out. I know it's, I might have to get it in the book, but let me give it a shot. I know it's Ecclesiastes. Um, Let me see, brothers. I know it's, yep. This Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13 says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and keep His commandments. For this is the whole duty of man." Right. So we have to fear the Heavenly Father. Okay. We have to, and in doing so, we have to keep the commandments. Understanding that that won't save us, but we have to show our love. That's how we show our love, man. Okay. By keeping the commandments to the best of our ability. Okay. We understand that we ain't in our kingdom. This ain't our rulership. Okay, so we understand we can't keep the commandments fully here, man. But you do the best you can to show your love, man. Okay, you have to do that which you can to please the Heavenly Father, to show that we love Him. Okay, that's part of your faith, man. You walking with the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, but we understand that we have to separate from this evil world, man. Okay, that we have to constantly endure and make sure that we are occupying our time. Matter of fact, let me get that. And we have to constantly meditate in the scriptures, man. We have to constantly uh, keep our minds set on the scriptures, man. Let me see if I can find it. Hopefully, I know it's in there. I think it's Ecclesiastes. I'm hoping this is what I'm looking for, brothers. Uh, okay, that wasn't the scripture I'm trying to find. I was going after there is, yeah, occupied, yeah, that's what I was Ecclesiastes 12:3. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil. That's right. You have to continue and meditate on the scriptures, man. Constantly uh, reading and reading and building up your faith. Okay, nor to him that gives no alms. But the point being is, if you constantly occupy yourself in evil, okay, you won't. You basically go get sifted out, man. You are allowing Satan to get you, man. Okay, that's why it says you have to always meditate on the scriptures that you will be able to read and get the understanding. Okay, that you'll be able to navigate and withstand the wiles of the devil, man. Putting on the whole armor. Okay, reading it, build up your faith. It'll increase your armor. Okay, that when the tricks and trickeries come from these devils, okay, from things to come, that you have the knowledge, okay, and the wisdom to combat it, man. That is your armor, man. The scriptures, this roll, that's why I said, hey, this is given to you instructions on how to navigate. Okay, Where I was going, I wanted to hit a quick hit in Thessalonians uh, 5:22, because I said, hey, you got to extend, uh, you have to be away from occupying the evil. That's what First Thessalonians 5, chapter 22, abstain from all appearance of evil. That's right. You have to make sure that you ain't being around evil, man, that you are constantly with godly men, okay, that you are constantly reading and studying. That way you will build up your faith, man. Okay, this is the book of First Corinthians, chapter 15, and we'll start at verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communication corrupts good manner. Right, if you constantly around wicked people, constantly engaging yourself in those that are wicked, or not reading or putting in your lessons and things like that, well, then if you're not doing that, Satan have the other desires, have the other distractions come and what overtake you, man. Okay, and that way you'll be when the time come. Okay, when it's time to have faith, you don't even know what you having faith for, man. You lost your way, man. Why? Because you didn't read and build up your faith, man. Okay, you wasn't understanding that you had to make sure that you put on the whole armor. Okay, how you do that? By reading, man. Okay, reading and building up your faith, man. Okay, yeah, but so we understand that we are coming in a time of refreshing, and we have to make sure that we stay away from all appearance of evil, stay away from those that matter of fact, let me get it while I'm in. Okay, it's in Second Corinthians. Yeah, I'm sure it's in Second Corinthians. One of my go-to scriptures. We have to make sure that we reading and making sure that we are doing that which is pleasing unto the Heavenly Father. But also we have to be with godly people. We cannot be around wicked people. It says 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 14. Remember I said evil manners corrupt evil communication corrupts good manners, right? This is linking up to that. It says 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 14, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship have righteous with unrighteousness? And what communication have light with darkness? That's right. Okay, one would take out the other, because you will be preaching. Okay, you will be doing that which is pleasing unto the Heavenly Father, and the other one will be taking you away from him, man. Okay, and we understand, like I said, we have to abstain from all appearance of evil, because that evil will take you away from serving the Heavenly Father. And we know this is a battle, right? Matter of fact, let me get that. We understand that the Heavenly Father has set up. Remember, I said the good and the bad He has created. Okay, He is a just balance. Well, we have to choose righteously. We have to continue to do that which is pleasing. We have to do that by abstaining from all appearance of evil. Okay, making sure we occupying and reading. That way we building up our armor. Okay, to combat what the trials and trickeries of the devil, man. That we'll be able to navigate. We'll be able to get through. Okay, all his ways, man. All the things that he has uh, created to get us to go off. Okay, get us to go off from serving the Heavenly Father. Okay, this is one of my go-to here. Is I want to bring that out. This Ecclesiastes chapter 33, verse 14 says, "God, good is set against evil, and life against death. So it is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly." Right. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another. Right. So we understanding that Okay, evil is set against the righteous. Okay, and we have to stay away from the evil. In order to stay away from the evil, okay, we have to constantly endure, constantly read, and meditate in the scriptures and in the spirit, being in the spirit, walking in the spirit, right? Okay, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end there. Lord willing, the lesson was edifying and comforting. And Lord willing, I get a see brothers on them, see brothers and sisters on the next lesson. Lord willing. With that, I'll go ahead and end there by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wakakwadash. Again, giving double honors to the apostle, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, GMS. And honor to you, brothers that's labor. Keep enduring. Keep fighting the good fight of faith. Keeping it going to the end, man. Doing to the end. With that, I say shalom.